Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode. We are currently into the Palvin mission. We just Primarch Victus got onto her ship, and we are continuing
Commander, have you
on.
retrieved the Primarch for your summit?
Yes, sir. But the Asari are staying on the sidelines.
They'll regret that. The time for unity is now.
The Solarians will be there, though.
You don't sound very optimistic.
We expect the Krogan will be joining us, too.
I see. Well then, you've got your hands full, Commander. Was there something else you needed to discuss?
Have you pieced together how the Reapers hit Earth?
It wasn't all that complicated, really. They surged through the relays and hit Arcturus Station before we knew what was happening. From there, it was a short jump to the Sol system. Earth didn't stand a chance.
Sending us to the Mars Archives was a good call.
Still doesn't make up for the fact that the Reapers nailed us to the wall. I sacrificed the entire Second Fleet to provide cover for the Third and the Fifth to retreat. Hell, I presided over the most devastating military defeat in human history.
How do you see us winning this war, Admiral?
By making you the tip of the spear.
I'm flattered, but the Normandy's just one ship.
And a fast one. You can move quickly, hit a target, and leave before the enemy has time to react.
It's an advantage, but can it win a war?
It's the larger principle that matters. We'll never defeat the Reapers in a full frontal assault, Shepard. The battle against Sovereign 3 years ago took everything we had, and that was just one Reaper.
I haven't forgotten.
So I'll find their soft spots, avoid them where they're strong, and hit them where they're not. And when I find gaps in the armor, I'll hammer them with every soldier, ship, and bullet we've got.
Yes.
How long can we keep that up?
As
We're
long
gonna
as
do
it
it.
takes. The reality is, Shepard, everything I'm doing is a delaying action for you. I'm buying us time, keeping us in the game while you gather what we need for this Prothean device. So keep at it.
Has your analysis of the Prothean device turned up anything?
The hour appears to be right. It's a weapon of some sort. A big one. Beyond that, we really can't say, other than it's going to be a hell of a thing to try and build.
Do you think it's risky, building something like this when we don't even know what it does?
To be honest,
It blows up
the thing
Reapers, that's what
scares
it
the
does.
hell out of me. But the Reapers have forced our hand. 2 centuries ago, scientists faced the same problem in the Second World War. They weren't sure what the atomic bomb might do. Some thought it could even ignite Earth's atmosphere, but they did it anyway.
Any updates on Cerberus?
They're still the wild card here. Hitting the archives on Mars suggests they're after the same thing we are. A way to defeat the Reapers.
It didn't seem as if the Elusive Man was suggesting we appease them. Not like Saren did. You'd think we'd be on the same side, now more than ever.
Cerberus has never played by the rules as we know them.
Cerberus.
I don't know what their agenda
Never a
is,
good
but it has
thing.
nothing to do with humanity's best
Never a good
interests.
thing.
The Elusive Man talked about controlling the Reapers. He seemed to think that's how we win this.
He's wrong. Dead Reapers are how we win this.
Doesn't mean he won't try.
I saw your report on that Cerberus soldier you found on Mars. If the Elusive Man is good at one thing, it's finding new ways to subvert science. It's never worked for him before, and it won't now.
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted. Hack it out.
Alright, well, let's find Garrus here.
Commander,
It's
thank you for
Primarch
allowing me
Victus.
the use of your ship and for going along with this plan. Garrus,
Hey,
we had
Dennis, how you
intent to
doing, G?
Normandy's weapon
I'm doing
systems.
pretty good, man.
Something about
Loving
calibrations.
this beautiful
Sounds
game
like Garrus.
and accepting
I'm sorry to
challenges
say
today.
the Asari Counselor won't be joining us. She thinks there's too much bad blood with the Krogan.
She may be right, but there'll be a lot more blood. Real blood, if we don't try.
When you put it that way.
The sooner we have this summit, the sooner we'll know. Is there something else I can help you with?
Tell me about
I understand this is a
Tyrians.
difficult time for you, Primarch, but Earth can't survive without reinforcements. Can I still count on your help?
What's going on with you, Dennis? I
The
have
Krogan
something
help us
interesting
on
for you
Paladin.
today.
Then I give you my word.
How is it being the Primarch?
Not what I imagined. The battle of all time is happening on Palaven, and I'm light years away, reading casualty reports in the millions. If I'm going to die, I want to be with my men, so there's no doubt we fought to the last soul.
I understand. leaving Earth to save
Doing
you.
pretty trash? Why, dude?
one
You
of
were
the
just
hardest things
hyped
I've
like
ever
a
done.
day ago. What
I'm not
happened?
surprised.
What
Garrus speaks
happened,
highly
dude?
of you. You never asked to be a leader, yet your people will die if you refuse. We find ourselves in similar circumstances. Let's hope the spirits grant us the strength to see it through.
What happened, dude? Tell me everything.
How are things on Palaven?
The casualty reports are staggering. The Reapers are using our
I
own
thought we
tactics
boosted you
against
up a
us.
little bit, dude.
Destroy
What?
the enemy with overwhelming force.
You can't keep on going like
seen the
this,
same on
man.
Earth.
Like you're going like this, like a
The
speedometer,
strategist in me
man.
admires their
Like-
brutality. The Turian in me knows I'm watching the destruction of 15,000 years of civilization. My civilization.
Thank you, Primarch. My thoughts are with Palaven.
And mine with Earth.
Okay, we got the Primarch. Trainer Joker. Let's go for trainer first. Then we can find Garrus.
Commander, Edie just went offline.
What do you mean, offline?
I don't know, she's not responding and I can't access the AI core diagnostics. You better get down to deck 3.
I'm trying to restart the systems, but something's blocking me. Whatever's happening, it's taken Edie off.
You gotta get your shit together, man. You gotta get your shit together, dude. Life is not easy, but you're the only one that's gonna make it easy.
Joker, what's that sound?
Fire extinguishers, Commander. Could be an electrical fire or something.
I'm going in. Edie, talk to me.
Там что и до сих пор. You need to realize, Dennis,
Is
that
there a particular topic you wish to discuss, Shepard?
things are not as bad as you think they are, man. Trust me.
Edie?
Yes.
You're in Dr. Eva's body.
Not all of me, but I have control of it. It was not a seamless transition.
A transition? You blacked out on us for a while there.
Correct. When we brought this unit on board, I began a background process to search for its information on the Prothean device. This eventually triggered a trap. A backup power source and
Send you a
sequence
screenshot? Yeah,
activated,
do it, man.
and the unit attempted
You got my
physical
Facebook, mine,
confrontation.
so send it to me.
Fortunately, I was able to gain root access and repurpose it as I saw fit. During this process, it struggled. Thus the fire.
Edie, you need to alert us about incidents like this. You shouldn't have done this alone.
Bringing the crew up to speed would have been counterproductive. All attempts to help would have been limited by reaction time.
So if you're in there, are you still in the ship?
I exist primarily within the ship. For optimal control, this unit should remain within Normandy's broadcast or tight beam range.
Are you planning to take that body somewhere?
Normandy's weaponry is not suited to every combat situation. This platform could provide limited fire ground support.
You mean you could come with us?
Correct. This body could accompany you to areas the Normandy cannot reach.
Before we do that, I need you to guarantee this mech doesn't have any more surprises in it. Run whatever tests you can. Then we can talk about using it in combat situations.
One moment. I am running trials. Complete. I can send you a full report if you wish. However, my first step should be restoring functionality to the Normandy to reassure the crew that all is normal.
Just don't be surprised if the crew is a little wary of your new body. It was
A
shooting
little
at them
wary.
a little while ago.
An excellent point. I will take it to the bridge. Joker will also want to see it.
On that, we can agree.
Okay, we just got Edie back. Let's go talk to Liara. I said it on Discord. Sure, man. Let me
You're
check it
positive
out.
you don't want to come over and talk?
No, the gun battery is nice and quiet. If I throw down some rugs, it'll get down right
Ah,
to the
this
feet.
glitch is still here.
Garrus,
I'll be fine, Liara.
Lol.
gathering some thoughts.
All right.
I'm not sure why they didn't fix it. Okay, let's pause here for a second. Life has ups and downs, dude.
Something on your mind?
Just old memories. I spent a few weeks on Palavin's South Peaks when I was very, very young. A Turian there teased me a little, saying that the mountains went on forever. I remember believing him. When I looked up at Palavin from its moon, I saw those same mountains burning. It's good to see you.
Okay, we can't do anything else here.
Two of our dreadnoughts have been lost in a matter of hours.
I know, Primarch. I'm seeing the same numbers myself. They don't look good.
We have to turn this around, and fast.
Wow, look at the data.
Well, you can
Jesus.
trust Shepard, sir. If anybody can get the Krogan to cooperate, it's him. He's an old friend of Erdnot Rex.
Let's just hope friendship still counts.
Hydrate,
for
thank
something
you.
in this war.
I gotta go get some water.
I'm sure it will, sir.
I gotta go get some water, man.
Garrus. Didn't waste any time getting to work, I see.
After what I've been through lately, calibrating a giant gun is a vacation. Gives me something to focus on.
need
Let's
you
get the
for more
posture
than
check
your
and we'll do hydrate
Oh, I'm
in
ready.
just a minute.
But I'm pretty sure we'll still need giant guns. And lots of them. Sovereign didn't go down without a fight. I doubt 1,000 more of his friends will be any different. Still not convinced I should have left Paladin behind.
There was a boy back on Earth.
Escuchen.
Couldn't have been more than 6 or 7. I watched him die as the Normandy escaped the attack. Somehow I'm still alive. And he's not.
Being right about the Reapers has never felt much like a victory, has it?
Благодаря.
We both knew this fight would be tough.
Thanks you later,
Reapers
Dennis.
have
Thank you very much, man. I appreciate
At
you,
least
buddy.
my
Have a good day at
listened
school,
to me.
man.
Or pretended to. They finally gave me a task force as a token to shut me up.
So you're their expert advisor now?
Just followed your example, Shepard. Yell loud enough, someone will eventually come over to see what all the
Nee,
fuss is
nee.
about. And not
Nee,
that
bij-
they'll actually
Stiga.
do anything about it.
Until hell shows up at their door. Then they put you in charge.
Not like the old days, is it? Rogue Spectre and C-Sec agents running and gunning outside the lines, making it up as we went along. We're actually respectable now.
Yeah. I have a feeling that respect comes with a lot
You're
of
welcome, man.
sleepless
Have a
nights.
good day. Text me later,
I can't
dude.
even count how many lives
I
are
got some
depending
more
on
stuff to
Garrus.
tell you.
Well, when things are looking grim, and I'm pretty sure they will, just remember, a certain Turian friend of yours is
Nee, nee.
better, and he'd be more than happy to meet you at the bar and drink you under the table. Something else you want to talk about?
You mentioned you still had family on Palavin.
My father is there. Sister, too.
How long has it been since you heard from them?
Long enough to be worried.
And don't worry,
I'm sure
sure.
they're okay.
Hey, don't
That's the
worry.
thing about getting old, Shepard. The platitudes get just as old. What about you? Any word from your family?
My mother's in the Alliance. Haven't heard from her since Earth got hit.
I'm sure she's okay.
I know you don't have any illusions about what we're up against, Garrus. How do you rate our chances?
I know it looks bad now, but I think we can win this, Shepard. For the first time since we met, we're not alone in the fight.
Благодаря.
It's something I learned long ago in C-Sec.
Не,
imminent and
не.
painful
Играчката
has
в
a way
твоята
of motivating people. Instead of questioning your every word, whole civilizations are going to be begging you to save them.
After what's happened to Palavin, you still believe that?
I didn't say there wouldn't be casualties. It's something Turians are taught from birth. If just one survivor is left standing at the end of a war, then the fight was worth it. But humans want to save everyone. In this war, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, that's gonna be
So
hard.
what's this Reaper task force you've been running?
Very hard to
After
save
what
everyone.
happened to you out there in Batarian space, I knew time was running out. For all of us. The Citadel Council was a dead end, so I did something I never thought I'd do. I went to my father.
He used to work for C-Sec, didn't he? I seem to remember that the two of you didn't see eye to eye.
To put it mildly. But he still had heavy pull in the Turian government. The Primarch, well, the old one, was a friend of his. So I went to my father and laid out everything we knew about the Reapers, from Saren all the way to the Collector base.
I'm not sure even I'd believe it.
I had to admit that parts of it sounded crazy, meeting Vigil, talking to Sovereign on Vermeer. But my father just listened. It's what he did in his days at CSEC, putting together all the pieces. If the connections were there, he wouldn't deny them, and he saw what we always knew. The Reapers were coming.
I'm glad someone finally agreed.
He did more than agree. He took it to the Primarch.
I like his style.
Except the Primarch wasn't as
Skoro.
convinced. My father kept pushing and
Mało
finally got him to
prezydentu.
commit some token resources. And if you called them a task force, it sounds like you did something about it.
What did you do with it?
As much as I could get away with. And a little more.
A little
We
more.
hardened our lines of communications, expanded emergency stockpiles across the colonies, improved our early warning detection protocols.
You think it helped?
I'd like to think it bought our fleet some extra time. We'll know when this war is over.
So you can vouch for this new Primarch?
Primarch is a G.
If I
You
could,
got this.
You go to war with the army you have.
Will he live up to his word?
I've never known Victus to lie. Play fast and loose with strategy, maybe, but betray an ally. Not his style. Then if he did try, well, we'll just find another Primarch.
I noticed generals saluting you, Garrus. How far down the line of succession are you these days?
Let's not go there.
Primarch Vicarian, honored war hero. Somebody's gonna have to rebuild Palaven when this is over.
Yeah, somebody who knows how to hold a hammer.
That's all for now, Garrus.
Somebody that knows how to hold a
It's
hammer.
damn good to have you back.
Wouldn't miss this fight for anything. Now, I'm sure somebody screwed up something down here. I want to get the old girl back in fighting shape.
Okay. Very, very good. Our buddy Garrus here is always the helper. Is there anyone here we can talk to? Garrus Lara? No? Okay. Who do we have here? Diana Allers and Engineer Adams.
Commander, welcome back to the Normandy. Or maybe you should be saying that to me.
Engineer Adams, what are you doing here?
I was put in charge of the drive core retrofits. My experience on the Normandy SR-1 made me an obvious choice.
So, what do you think of our
An
SR2?
obvious choice.
She's incredible. If there's one nice thing I can say about Cerberus, it's that they know how to build a ship. And about that, Cerberus, I mean, I owe you an apology.
How so?
Back when you got this ship, Dr. Chalk was contacting me, asking me to help with your mission against the Collectors. I refused. I didn't have your back. I'm sorry for that.
Why didn't you join us?
I saw what happened to you when the Normandy went down. I didn't trust that it was really you. I certainly didn't trust Cerberus. Also, as an officer of the Alliance, I don't just leave my post, you know?
Your alliance first. That's the way it should be.
Thank you, Commander. Glad to be aboard.
Is your family okay?
My parents are serving on Viridian Zenith, an Alliance agricultural vessel.
Айде
I'm
мактете
a
се оттука.
navigator on the SSV Benjamin Davis. Happy to report that both vessels are safely under Hackett's command.
Does the new Normandy stack up to the old SR1?
Stack up. It blows the old ship away. The Tantalus drive core has been completely overhauled. The SR2 might be nearly twice the size, but the new drive core is 3 times bigger. This ship can fly. That said, Cerberus isn't too high on safety. If pushed past her limits, this core would vent into engineering. Guess it gives my team incentive to keep her well balanced during a firefight.
Do your job or get vaporized.
Pretty much.
Do
I
your
noticed
job
you
or get
upgraded the kinetic
vaporized.
barriers
Damn.
with cyclonic technology. Should help reduce the draw when under missile fire.
Hopefully that means fewer vaporized engineers.
The IES stealth system is significantly improved. It can handle a higher blue shift of our emissions.
And that means...
We should be able to drop out of FTL without triggering every sensor in range. Very handy for stealth reconnaissance. All in all, the Normandy is a marvel of engineering.
What do you think of Edie?
Not Marvel.
We had a good talk during the retrofit. A little strange at first, talking shop with an AI.
AI? I thought Edie posed as a VI to keep the likes of you from unplugging her.
Yeah, but I saw through her. Have you seen her hardware? Processing power is off the charts. And then there were the problems that kept fixing themselves. If I hadn't had her pegged, I would have sworn I was losing it.
You never expressed any skepticism, Lieutenant Adams.
I figured I'd better play it safe with the Cerberus AI, Edie. No offense.
None taken. As long as you keep your fingers out of my cognizance processors.
In the beginning, I tried disconnecting her from key processes without giving myself away. Easier said than done. But Joker seemed to trust her, and in time I saw her advantages. Even grew to like her.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, sir.
Alright, now we go to Diana. And then we're gonna go visit Steve Cortez.
I have to ask, do all war reporters look so, feminine? I mean, you're made up so well.
We actually have a research department for that. They focus test looks, voice, manner. Apparently, girly is good. Sorry, pay more attention. Solarians relate to high-pitched voices.
And Turians?
Turians are nuts. A civilization of war nerds. Loyal viewers, but they write the creepiest fan mail.
How's your new assignment working out, Allers?
Fairly normal, except for the unshackled AI, Matriarch Benezia's daughter, and the communicator that can reach Earth. The first two, I can deal with. That last one gets my attention.
So what are you asking for exactly?
Anything from Earth is the lead story right now. That's not opinion, it's fact.
Maybe I can pass on a few non-classified progress updates.
Seriously? You just doubled my ratings. I don't need FaceTime, just a data upload.
Tell people what's really happening on Earth. We need long recruiting lines on every planet after you air a story.
Yeah.
I can do
We
this,
need
Commander.
a lot of people to win this
Remind me
war.
to tell you about the time I made an Elcor cry. Uzmek was that. She has got some curves. Do we need to talk, Commander?
Not right now, Allers.
Let me know when we do.
Okay, now let's go to Steve. Hello, Cortez.
Lieutenant Steve Cortez, shuttle pilot. Got news about our supply.
Nice to meet you, Lieutenant. What's going on?
Sorry to just jump in, Commander. There's so much to be done, I get caught up in the tasks at hand.
He's always like that. You need to chill out, Esteban.
So you do care, Mr. Vega? Or is that the Cerveza talking again?
So what's happening with our supply chains, Lieutenant?
Alliance procurement chains are in chaos, but the Citadel's economy is still running. I can network to Citadel
my dog.
retailers.
There she
View
is.
inventory and make purchases right from this console.
When I network to a new store, I'll let you know.
It does cost more to coordinate delivery to the Normandy, so it's cheaper to buy supplies when you're there.
So you're my shuttle pilot, but you're setting up procurement chains?
I wasn't assigned as Normandy's pilot. Not much need for one on a dry dock ship. I was overseeing the retrofit of the cargo hold. I'm quite familiar with the operation and maintenance of the UT-47 Kodiak and the M44 Hammerhead. In my experience, it made sense for me to take over as shuttle pilot when we left Earth. I'm also responsible for logistics, making sure the armory and shuttle are properly stocked and maintained.
How long have you been with the Alliance?
About 10 years.
Cortez is
I
a
enlisted in the first
very
fleet
nice
serving on the
pilot.
SSV Hawking, flying F-61
Almost as good
Trident
as Joker, but nobody's
I love
quite
the
as good
Trident.
as Joker.
Practically dances in low atmo. I spent as much time tinkering on my bird as flying her. Got a bit of a reputation.
So you can fly fighters and fix them.
Of course he can.
Yeah, and I got a
And
knack for
can break 'em.
procurement too. They were grooming me for CAG, but my skill set made me more valuable commanding a flight deck. They assigned me to the Normandy retrofit team about 5 months ago to oversee all cargo bay modifications.
What happened to the M44 Hammerhead?
It was sent to the tech labs for a retrofit. To afford mobility with such a small ESO core, its design sacrificed armor plating. The lab engineers are trying to improve that. After the Reaper invasion, those labs are probably just a pile of rubble.
The Kodiak seems a bit different.
Good eyes, Commander. This is the UT-47A Kodiak. It's got an upgraded EZO core and prototype stealth technology
It's
based on the
fast.
Normandy design. For quick
And
drops, I
furious.
can get you in and out virtually undetected. She flies like a brick, so that's why you need a good pilot.
Do you maintain this armory?
I share that duty with our illustrious Mr. Vega. Though I believe the only weapon he really cares to maintain is himself.
You know you love the show, Esteban.
First retrofit we did was to move the armory down from Deck 2. I'm not sure what Cerberus engineers were thinking. Now you get off the elevator, pick your gear, and head right into the show.
Just the dog
Just
in
like
the
the original
background, dude.
Normandy.
Scanning
Welcome back to
everything.
the Alliance, Commander.
You were stationed on Earth. Do you have family there?
I'm an only child. Lost my parents years ago. I had a husband back when I was stationed at Ferris Fields. The collectors took out the whole colony. I'd rather not talk about it.
Keep up the hard work, but don't kill yourself.
Yes, Commander.
I need a better. I think the model of the cardiac. Where's the paladin? Oh, there it is. Hammer with the stretch. Hammer, MC Hammer. How you doing, dude? Thank you very much, man. I always need the stretch. Always. And the posture check. Okay, let's go check on our dog here. Our doggo. Dogo. This is our dog. Look at her.
Good dog.
Good doggo. Good doggo. She's scanning everything. How are things today, Hammer?
Hey, boss. So,
I'm a
that
criminal?
train's on
Of
board
course
now,
you
no?
are.
That, and Edie's got herself a shiny robot body.
What?
She got that Cerberus bot and took it over.
Why do you feel like a criminal today, dude?
And I shit you not.
Huh. You down here for a reason? Or you just come to tell me about Edie?
Just came down to talk.
Great. Not sure what there is to talk about. You already know my service record.
I don't, actually. I didn't have access to personnel records when we met.
Right. Forgot about
Can you elaborate then?
Well,
I'm gonna go to up. Yes, you should.
think you can dance and talk at the same time?
I think I can handle it.
Okay, loco. Let's dance.
Don't push your luck, Vega. With age comes wisdom. And rank.
Ha! You sound like my old CO.
Oh, yeah? And who was that?
Captain Tony. He was a hard-ass son of a bitch, but a good leader.
Was?
Died. With most of my squad. Protecting a civilian colony from a collector attack.
And the colony?
It was either them, or the intel we had on the collectors. Intel we could have used to destroy them. I chose the int.
Sorry. That's a tough call.
Man, you've got a lot of shit pumping on your head, man.
Best part was,
I don't know,
we didn't
Hammer.
need the
You
intel
need a
at the end.
vacation, dude.
Because you were out saving the galaxy by taking down the entire collector homeworld.
You've got a lot of shit going on, dude.
You didn't know. You can't blame yourself, Ada.
But everything's gonna be alright, man.
Just a guess.
You shrink too?
Nope. But that stunt back on Mars was reckless. You're lucky to be alive.
So?
So, maybe you don't care if you live or die. Or maybe...
I'm just willing to do whatever the fuck it takes to end this goddamn war.
Maybe you are. But if you're half as good as I think you are, we need you alive.
Thanks for the pep talk.
Anytime.
Hey, thanks for the dance, Loco.
Loco, huh?
I can think of worse things to call you.
As long as you remember who's in charge. You can call me whatever you want.
Oh, I won't forget.
Man, what's with you and taxes, homie? Like, what's with you and taxes, dude?
What's up with Edie?
She's found a new home, I guess.
I don't know.
A super hot, sexy home. You take her on a mission, I'm gonna be just a little bit distracted.
You mentioned a mission you had against the collectors. What happened?
Pretty much what I said.
Oh, taxes fucking suck ass.
I was one of the few to make it out. If you want the rest of the story, you're gonna have to get me really drunk, or
What?
that's about it. Sorry, Commander. Just not interested in talking about that. Next topic?
You had a hard time leaving Earth. You still want to head back?
Hell yeah. But I get it now. It's not where I'd be most useful. Not yet, anyway.
We'll get back there.
I know. And I'll do whatever it takes to get us there, Commander.
Taxes,
Maybe no
dude.
more shuttle.
You know,
No promises now that I've gotten the taste for it. Besides, I like to keep Esteban on his toes.
What's with you and the nicknames?
It's just my way of remembering people. Some people just don't match their names, you know? So, I just give them a new one.
So, I'm a loco, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty crazy, but the shit you've done makes me look sane.
You got family back on Earth?
Yeah, an uncle, retired military. Got a few cousins I haven't heard from in a while.
You and your uncle close?
Yeah, he was the reason I joined the Marines. Was
dude.
No dad?
He's there.
Sadly, it's the stupidest thing you can do, but it's the only thing you should do.
I would like
You
to
know,
find out how my uncle's doing.
like, ajde, udivite si tata. Brzo. Brzo.
I take it you and Lieutenant Cortez know each other.
Yeah, Esteban did a stint on Fel Prime where me and my squad were stationed. I caught up with him on Earth a few months back. He's a good guy. Just don't tell him I said so. It'd go to his head.
I'll talk to you later.
You bet.
Okay. There was a okay model Quarian ship. There was one more I think we could get here. SR1, and one was somewhere here around the Kodiak, I think. Here, no. Okay. Well, so yeah. They might shit their pants. Yeah, it's highly possible, dude. It's highly possible. As I said, that's like the stupidest thing you can do, but at the same time, the only thing you can do. This is a cool spot here. Some weapons. Let me just look around real quick. Ah, there it is. Another model ship. Get cruiser. And now we can move on. Gotta try talking first. You should.
Commander.
You should try talking normal first, man, because these people, not all of them are dumbasses.
I thought you'd be more concerned about Edie.
Edie is a huge asset to this team. If she'd told me about her plan to obtain a body, I'd have volunteered to help.
No worries, Hammer. Have a good one, dude.
I'd have preferred
Have a good one and a good time at the bank, and I hope they give you
But thanks, regardless.
$10 million without you having to pay them back.
I found something while
Scanning alliance channels.
somebody drops it with a
Grissom Academy
suitcase
is
outside of
requesting
the
help.
bank, and you
The
take
Reaper
it.
invasion front will hit them soon.
I thought the war would close most schools.
Grissom Academy is more specialized than a normal school. It's home to some of the smartest students humanity has to offer. Their Ascension project helps gifted young biotics. If it had been open 20 years ago, I bet you'd have been there.
Yes, I sent a young man named David Archer there. I'm just surprised they're still open.
Some of their work has Alliance support. That might be why they stayed.
What can we do?
A Turian evac transport responded to their distress call, so normally I'd say we don't need to do anything. But something sounded off in the Turian signal. I had Edie perform an analysis. It's fake. Edie thinks it's Cerberus. She said the fake Turian signal was similar to the one that lured you to a collector ship?
Long story.
In any event, whoever faked the signal wants us to think Grissom Academy's being evacuated. But I believe they're still in danger.
Good catch.
If this really is Cerberus, hopefully this operation is something worth investigating. It could be simple disinformation.
Trainer. Good catch.
Thank you, Commander.
Good catch. We're gonna go help Grissom Academy in just a little bit. Area to Loke. Shepard, I have something important to discuss with you. It's sensitive, so you need privacy. I'll arrange for that soon. In the meantime, come see me on the Citadel and the lying in Purgatory. I have a few ideas for your war. Urgent message from Hackett. Commander, something happened to my monitor. Oh, wow, my cam. Okay. That's better. There's an alliance research working for the Citadel named Dr. Garrett Bryson. I need you to meet with him right away. Dr. Bryson has uncovered important new information about Reapers that could have a direct bearing on the war I'm officially leader. Please visit Bryson's laboratory in the Citadel at once. Can I put this as an unread message? No. Okay, so this is Stain. He's in Porta Memorial. We can go check him out. Okay, so we can go help somebody out and okay, meet me in Purgatory. I have a proposition for you, Shepard. You won't want to pass it up. Okay, so we have a lot to do on the Citadel. Alec, изчезнете от тази стая, казва. Няма да повторям повече. Не е твое това. Let's go rescue the students. Александър, ще ти плесна един. Защо така правиш? Защо така правиш? Okay, we look around. Okay, nothing for us here. Let's go save Grissom Academy. Ooh, okay. Nice armors for Garrus here. Modifications are good. Let's spend some point in fitness. We're gonna have one more point to spend later. Okay, good.
And there's the folks who answered the distress call. Cerberus cruiser. At least a dozen fighters on blockade duty. Not too many for us in a straight-up fight. They must want this place bad.
Receiving incoming transmission.
Let's hear it.
SSV Normandy, this is Kaylee Sanders, Director of Grissom Academy. We need immediate assistance. Cerberus is attacking the facility. They're after my students.
This is Commander Shepard. We're blocked on a direct approach.
I know. They've taken control of our docking base.
Any alternatives?
There's an auxiliary cargo port I could probably open.
All right. We'll come in by shuttle and get your students out of there. Joker, can you give me a diversion?
Oh boy, can I?
Of course he can.
Come and get me.
Keep the shuttle in position. We'll be back.
Let's go save some kids.
Commander, I'm locked in a server room around the corner. Cerberus troops are trying to get in.
Good shit.
Sanders, we're clear. It's me.
Commander, thank you. Admiral Anderson always said you were the best. And with
Of course I
Cerberus
am.
coming for my students, I need the best.
How many of you are there?
Fewer than 20. Most were sent home when word of the Reaper invasion spread. But a few volunteered to stay. Some are prototyping tech for the Alliance. Others are biotics. They've been training for military operations, working together as biotic artillery.
You said something about Admiral Anderson.
Yes, we met, God, what's it been? 20 years ago when he was a Spectre candidate. I was there when Saren betrayed him. David saved my life that day. He's a good man.
He was on Earth when the Reapers hit. He stayed behind when I got off world.
I hadn't heard. We've been cut off from most news. He's alive?
Alive and fighting. He's currently leading the resistance movement.
Good. If we get out of here... well, just tell him to stay alive.
A few months knocking over practice dummies can't prepare your students for war.
Agreed, but the Alliance needs every
Yeah.
resource it can get. And our students are unique resources. They wanted to help. How could we say no with the entire galaxy falling apart? Hang
These
on.
students are
I've been
very,
trying to get
very
communications
cool.
working.
They are actually students with special needs. Most of them, not always. Not all of them, or extremely
Back out the door
very
and down
fucking
the hallway.
smart.
I can get the door open.
So
Bring them back here and we'll make a run for the shuttle.
Thank you, Commander.
this
I'll
is
stay
why
put.
the Alliance
With luck,
is
I can
kind of
regain
teaching
control
them
of some
how
of our
to
systems.
get into a better position in life and develop their skills. So that's kind of beautiful in a manner.
I'll get the door for you. It leads to Orion Hall.
Assault rifle stability. Let's check everywhere for everything. Cerberus can keep you safe, sure.
There may be more nearby. Play dead until it's safe, then get to Kaylee Sanders at security.
Okay, but my sister Sean is out here somewhere too.
Gonna find her, don't worry. Ah. I can't take these, sadly. Fucking love it. Damn. Matok. Yes. I want it. I want it badly.
Sean, can you hear me?
How do you know my name?
I saved your brother. He's with Kaylee Sanders at security. Can you get to her?
Yeah. I just need to rest for a minute. Thank you.
Good. Of course you're the only hope. This is kind of where the fun part begins.
Eat this!
Jack!
Shepard?
I will.
These are civilians, Shepard. We need to protect them.
They did.
Kaylee said she was putting out an SOS. I had no idea the king of the Boy Scouts would show up. All right, amp check. Prangley, those fields were weak. Cerberus isn't gonna lie down out of pity like that girl you took to prom. Grab juice and an energy bar. We move in 5. Damn it. How many times did I tell you not to trust Cerberus?
You're not telling me anything I haven't told myself, Jack.
Oh, you feel bad? Well, shit. I bet that's a big comfort to all the people Cerberus has killed.
As charming as ever.
Good to see you again, Garrus. It still looks like shit. Okay, right now, all I
She's
care
so
about is getting
comical.
my guys out of here.
Your guys?
Yeah. I guess so.
I can't think of anybody who could care about them more.
Well, I had some free time while you were off playing hero. Alliance Brass knew I helped you. They offered me this. And apparently the students responded well to my teaching style.
The psychotic biotic.
I will destroy you! Drink your juice, Rodriguez. You couldn't destroy wet tissue paper.
Cortez to extraction team. Cerberus cruiser's coming back.
Man.
How long have we got?
2 minutes.
Jack is tough.
After that, there's no way we'll get past them.
Get out of here and back to the Normandy. We'll find another way off the station.
Roger that. Good luck, sir.
Shepard to Sanders. The students are safe, but the shuttle's a no-go.
Understood. I might know another way off the station, but I need station-wide camera access. Can you disable the Cerberus security override? It's routed through Orion Hall, so it should be nearby.
Hey, let me know when we've got a new way off this station.
How are the students handling the war?
How do you think?
Handling
They're a
the
bunch of
war. The war
teenagers.
just started.
Until a few months ago, their biggest concern was getting laid.
You don't think they're ready for war?
I don't think they have a choice.
So, all this talk about biotic artillery strikes.
It's great in theory. Maybe they'll get it together once they've seen some action.
But
They'd be better off as support. Put them in the back ranks, helping with barriers and shit. I don't know.
have you told them that?
No. They need me to believe in them. I did pick up a few things listening to your damn speeches.
I have to say, Jack,
my damn speeches.
you look good.
Yeah, well, maybe some of your attitude rubbed off on me. I never had a family. And these guys... Anyone screws with my students, I will tear them apart.
What's so valuable about these students?
They're badass.
Biotically, I mean.
Well, what's scarier than a pissed-off biotic attacker? A whole bunch of them working together. It's like a biotic artillery strike. Any asshole gets in our way, we rip him to shreds.
Doesn't that exhaust them?
Yeah, sure. But we've been working on conditioning, improving endurance. Whenever they complain, I tell them about the collector base, throwing husks around, making shockwaves all over the place. Ugh, I kept thinking, damn, let the Solarian handle this. He can talk him to death.
Stay close. We'll get you out of here.
Good.
Alright, let's look around now.
How does camera access get us off this station?
We need to reach the Cerberus shuttles. The cruiser won't auto-target friendly ships, which gives us a fighting chance to escape. Get me back the cameras, and I'll find a path.
Sanders, you should have access now.
Got it. The fastest way is through the atrium, but Cerberus has sealed the doors. You'll need to disable the magnetic locks. The overrides should be directly above the door.
Got it.
You should be able to force the door open now. I'll get to the shuttles ahead of you and get a pair ready to fly.
Your work together, Shepard? That's both of you here.
Yeah.
Maybe we've got a chance.
We'll be ready when you need us, Commander.
Data pads. Oh, shit.
I think I pulled a muscle in my brain.
Just drink your tea. You'll be fine.
Okay. Cerberus shuttle. I think we gotta go through here, right? Yes. Okay.
Everyone be ready. We'll go in first and draw their fire.
We'll shadow you from the second level and hit those those guys from above.
Gives them some cover, too.
Just time your shots and stay safe.
All right, I didn't bust my ass training you so you could die now. Keep low, pick your targets.
Students of Grissom Academy, the station is sealed. The Alliance soldiers cannot save you. All they can do is get you killed.
Sure.
Surrender peacefully and you won't be harmed.
Asshole.
Damn it, they're messaging everyone. Students, switch your Omni tools to privacy mode so they can't track you.
What if they're not lying?
You've already held your own against Cerberus. You've been trained for this by one of the best.
Come on, Rodriguez. They're only asking nicely because you scared them in that last fight. So take your balls out of your purse
and kick some ass.
Take your balls out of your purse.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's go.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite line here. Okay. Now let's go and clap some cheeks. Boom. Sure. Matic still deals a fuck ton of damage.
Ready for action?
Okay. There we go. Oh, I'm sick of you. Wait. Did I miss something? Well, let's go check here quickly. What challenges are you doing? I actually got challenged to accept pretty much anything and everything. Of course, if it's not inappropriate for stream. Welcome to the stream, Dev. How are you doing today? So yeah, pretty much whatever you think about, I'm gonna try and do. Fly, brother. Okay. Okay, that didn't help. This is my 14th playthrough. Actually, yeah, I've been playing this game for probably too long, man. This is my first playthrough since 4 years from now. I haven't played for about 4 years, I think. How do you like the Mass Effect games? What's your favorite class? Probably Vanguard. Shit.
I'm Commander Shepard of the Alliance. I'm here to help.
Probably Vanguard. I like all the classes. I have the hardest part playing engineer.
Hello, Commander Shepard.
David, you know him?
Yes.
What is your favorite class?
He rescued me from Cerberus. Sent me here. He made it quiet.
You did a great job keeping yourself safe. The biotic students are up there. Stay close. They'll get you out of here.
Okay. Thanks.
Dear David.
He looks better.
I remember you. Normandy crew. Sorry.
It was never your fault.
Has Grissom Academy been all right?
Yes.
Sentinel, I think. Sentinel is very
I've been
nice.
counting
Anything in particular?
the number of days you lengthened my life. The security office.
How many times have you played through the trilogy,
Guns.
Dev?
Lots of guns. Goodbye.
Alright, need this terminal. Okay, another Mattock. I'll equip it. You don't know how many times? Dude, I've been counting for no specific reason, if I gotta be honest. But yeah, this is my 14th playthrough. And I'm loving it. It's like, I can never get enough of this
Looks like
game.
schematics for amp interfaces. Not as good as what we already have, but still worth a look.
Which is your favorite character so far? The side characters you can... Oh yeah, my favorite thing, use the Atlas. Hoo yeah. What difficulty is this? This is normal. I am playing on normal for the sake of YouTube right now, because I'm going to be uploading this to YouTube very soon. And after this, we're doing an Insanity playthrough, probably after we are done with Uncharted, which is going to be the next game we're playing. Ooh, they are, sorry. Legion is best boy, not gonna lie. Legion is just best boy. The moment he asks, the first time I saw him ask if this unit does have a soul, I was like, man, that's just phenomenal. Well written, so well done. What do you do on YouTube? A lot of stuff, if I gotta be honest. You can ! Socials if you want to check out. I do have a TikTok as well that I upload a lot on. Basically, I do a lot of stuff. I talk about how to stream, how to be more entertaining, how not to be shy on camera. I do upload videos of Rainbow Six Siege, other games that I play as well, you know, stuff like that. Just to make sure you're dead. Another rocket. Boom. You're not reaching my students. Woohoo, yeah. Not reaching my students. Super hard to see with the Atlas. Ooh, direct shot, baby. Beautiful. Do you enjoy it? I enjoy it a lot, if I gotta be honest. It's super hard if you're trying to get noticed as a YouTuber. That's for sure. But I enjoy it, man. Like, honestly, probably the best thing I've done so far. is trying to be a YouTuber. Do you do any social media by any chance? Come on, now we need to exit. I like a lot of things like this because like my overall idea is to one day become the biggest Twitch streamer on the platform.
Take the controls and get the students.
That's the goal, man.
She needs covering fire.
She needs more than that.
Today we're actually going to be posting an interesting video on TikTok a little bit later today.
Joker,
I'm happy. I'm happy, man, if I gotta be honest. It's super hard, but it's fun.
We'd have never gotten off that station.
What other games do you play? What else do you like to do outside of
Forget
gaming,
that.
you know?
We kicked some ass. Next place we dock, you're all getting inked. My treat. What do you guys want? Ascension Project logo? Glowing fist? Maybe a unicorn for Rodriguez? Screw you, ma'am. I can't believe we got them out alive.
What class for Insanity? I'm not sure. I was thinking about Soldier because I haven't played Soldier for a long time.
They're definitely ready.
Just to make it a little bit hard for me.
What? We trained for artillery strikes.
We don't need another artillery unit. We need stronger barriers for our frontline squads.
This is bullshit! Hey, if that's where they need us, that's where we go. Besides, I'm sure we'll get some shots in.
Commander, we've got a visual on you now. Preparing to dock. Hey, Jack.
Every class is so specific and very interesting. Like I like the Adept as well so much.
Screw you, Flight Lieutenant.
Flight Lieutenant.
Jack promised to watch your language in order to maintain the necessary professionalism we need from our teachers.
What, does she have a swear jar or something? I bet if we empty that thing, we can afford another cruiser.
Cover your ears, kids. Hey, Joker.
I love this so much. Ah, Anderson. Hello, good sir.
A sight for sore eyes.
Good to see you too, sir.
Sir, I may have reinstated you, but that doesn't give you permission to go all formal on me.
Then I'm glad you managed to keep your ass alive, Anderson.
Have you made it through the Insanity playthrough ever? It's super hard on the first Mass Effect. Is my hardest. Like, that's where I have the biggest issue.
These students are some of the best humanity has to offer, and we're throwing them into battle. God damn it, I hate this war. Hackett didn't mention in his report.
Kaylee Sanders is safe. She's with the recruits.
Thanks, Shepard. When I heard about the attack, well,
never played Adept. It's very similar to the Biotic.
Stay alive.
But a little bit different spells, so abilities, actually.
That might be the first good news I've heard this week. Anderson out.
It's very fun. It's very fun. I'm gonna pause for a second just for the sake of playthrough. So now we have Grissom Academy. Got the Crucible, Javelin missile launchers, and Cerberus data. We got 775, and we're aiming for the 8,000 mark. That's gonna happen soon anyway. I'm playing Insanity Mass Effect 1 right now. Man, I'm having such a big issue with the first game. Like, I die a fuck ton. Ooh, Miranda. Okay, she wants to talk on the Citadel. Steve Hackett. Didn't have time to thank you probably after you got us out of the academy, and Admiral Hackett agreed to send us your way All my studies are out of my duty. I'm doing what I can to help out with the Crucible. Is that Kaylee Sanders? Yes, Kaylee Sanders, and Miranda Lawson. Find me on the Citadel. I shall find you on the Citadel. We have so much shit to do on the Citadel. I forget how much stuff has to be done on the Citadel. Recover the protein artifacts. Let's do it. What class are you playing the Sanity playthrough on, Dev? Do you mind if I call you Dev? Is that okay with you? Of course.
I found something.
Yes. Good shit. Edie. Yeah, it is a lot easier. Sentinel. Sentinel is so nice. I fucking love it. Okay. Some fuel, maybe? Yes, okay. Beautiful. And back to Eden Prime. Dev is fine. Thank you. I really appreciate that. So, I think this is the Javik mission, if I'm not mistaken. Are you playing on the original? This is the Legendary Edition. Who cares about weapon stability anyway, right? Okay. I was thinking about Soldier. For the sheer fact I haven't played it for a while as a class. But
Eden Prime.
Not decided
This is where it all
yet.
began.
Honestly, like I have to give it a solid
Where the
thought.
Prothean beacon gave you the vision that warned us about
Do
the
I want to
Reapers.
make it super hard for me
And where Saren launched his
and
first
more
major
entertaining?
attack
I played
with
Engineer, for example.
Yes. And now with Cerberus here, Eden Prime's colonists are under attack again.
Like I'm thinking about
more
it.
than just 3 years ago.
But I'm accepting
I
challenges.
remember the reports. I was busting my ass trying to find evidence against Saren. Hearing that he'd attacked a colony while I sat mired in bureaucracy, that was a bad day.
You always did prefer a straight-up fight.
And you're always good at helping me find them.
Cerberus hit Eden Prime hard. Whatever they found here was worth a major offensive. There are survivors elsewhere on the colony, but they killed everyone near the dig site.
They deserve better.
I know. The Alliance did what it could to evacuate colonists, but Cerberus came in so quickly.
If we find survivors, we'll do what we can. What about this artifact? Is it part of the Prothean device we found on Mars?
The artifact is super
The
important
Alliance
because
didn't get
it
any
is
specifics about what
actually
Cerberus has uncovered.
alive.
But whatever
Ooh.
it is, it's better off with us than with Cerberus.
I'm bringing you in as close to the dig site as I can. No way we'll avoid detection, but you should have a few minutes.
Appreciate it.
All part of the service, Commander.
All right, everyone. Get ready to move.
With luck, we can get to the dig site before Cerberus knows we're here.
I love so much the fact that this game gives you so much room to play however you feel. Like the first time I played this game, I played it as like how I would react
Come on, we need to find the dig site.
in this specific place, right?
Colony once.
It survived Saren. It can survive this.
I grew up on
What I mean is like, for example,
Lose
how
one,
I would react
always move
to
on to
certain
another.
situation, and
You'd still remember.
if it's Renegade, if it's Paragon, I didn't care at the time. I just wanted to get the playthrough done, and that's kind of what made me fell in love with this game, because it's giving you such an opportunity to be you, or to be a hero or villain. You know, like.
I can get this intel to Eden Prime's. There. That's the elevator that leads down into the dig site.
And one soldier is rough because even though you have all weapons, you have to rely on your squad for decryption and med healing. I think. Yes, yes, that's true.
Doesn't seem possible. It's not a Prothean artifact.
It's a Prothean.
A Prothean.
Like the collectors, or those bodies we found back on Ilos.
Like the bodies we found back on Ilos. But this one is alive.
You're right. That doesn't sound possible.
You saw Prothean stasis chambers in the archives on Ilos. The only reason those failed was a lack of power. Cerberus found this in an underground bunker. It still has power. He's been in stasis for the past 50,000 years, waiting for us. Think of what we could learn.
What can you tell me about the Protheans? The people, not the technology.
Given your experience with the Prothean cipher, you probably know as much about them as I do. The Prothean Empire spanned the known galaxy. They uplifted countless other.
Do you have a
species to
favorite
help them join
race
the
that
galactic
you like the
community.
most? For me, I think that the Turians are my favorite.
Like a council.
They're.
Yes, exactly. Their culture.
I'm sorry, I'm a little bit tired.
Actually quite close to those of the ancient
So
Asari.
I think the Turians
Given
look
their
like
similar interests in helping other species, it's clear that they
a
believe
very,
in
very
interspecies
interesting
cooperation.
race that I've read about,
The way you describe it,
and
they sound a lot like, the Asari.
that's why I
I'm
like it so
certain I'm
much.
coloring their culture with my own
I like the
perception.
Asari as well.
Whatever
They
the
spicy,
Protheans were,
spicy
finding
Asari.
one alive represents an incredible opportunity.
Good thing we brought our Prothean expert.
I hope I can help. If
Oh
this
no,
same
decryption
Prothean
is
was
not
sent into
useless
stasis,
whatsoever.
He could be the foremost
Decryption
scientist
is
of his
so
time,
nice.
or perhaps the wisest counselor. Cerberus damaged the life pod when they excavated it. The life signs are unstable.
Then let's get him out of there.
No,
I enjoy the
breaking open
Krogan.
pod would kill him.
Or
We have to
not
find the
Rex.
command signal that ends the stasis mode.
And Grunt,
We also
of
need to
course.
figure out how to physically
Beautiful.
open the pod without
Well
doing more
written,
damage.
amazing
Cerberus
characters,
took over the labs
huge
nearby
babies.
to research what they found at the dig site. That's likely our best bet.
I like how Rex is dividing and conquering Tachanka.
There they are.
What happened to my mouse? It glitched out. Oh, sniper. Okay, hello there. Boom. Bitch.
Will do. Right. All right. Let's get moving before more of them come back.
I like to explore a lot because I like to take pretty much anything I can that's gonna help me in the game. One challenge that I accepted is no changing of gear. So we're going for standard gear.
More intel to help the colonists. The more we find, the better chance they'll have.
That's actually very funny because it's super hard to play without any gear. At some point, it's excruciating hard, I would even say. Well, hello. By the way, in Mass Effect 2, if you haven't tried it, the Matok is the strongest weapon. If you upgrade it thoroughly. Чакай, тати, не ме дърпай за ръката, пиренце. Какво има, пире? Къде се удари? Нищо няма, спокойно. Oh, Garrison, Jesus. Okay, now let's look around again. We need all the intel we can get. What is your first language, if you don't mind me asking? Of course, I'm assuming English is your second language based on your accent. I'm not sure what you mean by my accent. If it's in a good or bad way. Doesn't mind. I don't mind, of course. I'm Bulgarian. That's my first language. I come from the land of Bulgaria in Europe. I'm not sure where you're from. If you don't mind sharing, of course. If you do, it's fine. I don't mind as well. But yeah, I'm from Bulgaria, and haven't left this country outside of just going for,
This isn't a military stronghold. It's
you
somebody's
know,
home.
vacations.
We didn't kill these people, and we're going to shut down the bastards who did.
Ще ти гушна? Какво има това? Косъм.
Като мама ни каза тук, но мога ли да дадем да седим?
Защо?
Искаме на столче да седим. Такова нещо.
You're American. Nice. Nice. Which part of America, if you don't mind me asking, of course? Mom, I'm a criminal. Boom, 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 ba boom. I'm not sure if I researched everything. Не, шоколад не може. Не. Beep, 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 boop, 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 boop. The Midwest. You've never heard of Bulgaria. It's fine. We're pretty much a third world country, so not a lot of people know about us. Not a lot of people know about us, man. But yeah, we're based in Europe. We're based in Europe. We're right next to Romania and Serbia. Turkey as well. Headshot, yutch. Okay, more intel.
Perfect. This intel will give Eden Prime's resistance movement a real chance to push Cerberus out of their colony.
Beautiful. 6,000 more credits here. Ало не може. Не може, ало. И за момента слушаш. Ще видим дали ще слушаш малко пак.
There. That lab found footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to figure out how to physically open the pod.
I'm kind of happy they stopped with the bypass from Mass Effect 2 because it was annoying as fuck. Trying to bypass anything on hand. I kind of understand why they did it. But, you know, not quite happy with it. Не бомба, не. Не може. We are a 10th world country, yes. And here is our boy Javik. Yeah, understand. I'm self-taught in English, so you know, it's my English is not the best whatsoever. It's not the best whatsoever, but I'm trying. You know. Какво има? Няма спокойно. Аво не може.
Alert. Broadside bulkhead cannot be sealed. Hostiles detected.
Then all forces to the north.
I think I can duplicate that to open the life pod.
You understood that?
You didn't?
No. All I saw was static. Cerberus was trying to make sense of it without success.
Thank you, Dev. I really appreciate that, man.
It lets you see the
I
images
really
as a
appreciate
Prothean
that.
would and understand their language.
Whatever it does, I saw the video.
Have you ever been to Miami, by any chance?
Perfect. Then we just need the signal they use to activate stasis mode.
Не, остави кучето, защото ще охапе пак. Да, ще охапе. Okay, now let's go activate Javik. I'm just doing a double sweep just to make sure I'm not missing any of the intel that is important here. I'm asking because I want to visit Miami a hell lot, man. Like, I just want to visit those beautiful beaches you guys have there. I'm a very big fan of warm weather. The weather here right now is complete and utter bullshit. It's cold, it's rainy. I don't like it. And like you guys in Miami have wonderful weather there. And wonderful beaches. Did we sweep everything here? Yes, we swept and we swooped. And there we go. Bulgaria is an amazing country, man. For people in the States, it's super cheap to visit. Like, I mean super cheap to visit, because your currency is basically 1.7 times ours. So that makes it a lot affordable. We have amazing beaches as well. We have a crazy countryside, a crazy mountainside. Like, we have so much here. I'm not sure if there's another country in the world which has so much of everything like we do.
For the Empire. For the Empire. Get to your stasis.
It's amazing. It's amazing as a country, and I definitely recommend coming visit if you can.
Victory. Broadcast the stasis readiness signal to all life pods.
And the refugees who have yet
People are nice. People are nice. Of course, depending where you go. Because there's parts like in the States, Detroit, for example. This is where I live. I live in the Detroit of Bulgaria. And people are not the nicest here, but you know.
You understood that one too?
Yeah. I've got the signal the Protheans used to activate stasis mode.
Excellent. Then we have everything we need to open the pod.
Don't mind Hammer here. He's just having a tough time with authority right now because they're being stupid. Boom, bam, boom, bam. Take this and a couple of these, and we're Gucci. Shields will hold. Yeah, he's Bulgarian too. He actually lives really close to me. We live very, very close to each other. Не остави якито тук. Твоята. Okay, now we can go back to Mr. Javik here.
We have to find another way across.
Yeah, sure we will. Gonna fight them here as well. But yeah, if you want to visit, dude, I definitely recommend doing so. You're not gonna regret it whatsoever. Living here, on the other end, is actual bullshit. So this is why a lot of our people retract to other countries. We have a lot of people in the States, Canada, Netherlands, Holland, now known as.
I'm transmitting the signal.
Perfect. It'll take a few moments for the life pod to process it.
Pretty much everyone speaks English outside of the elderly.
Heavy Cerberus forces inbound.
The elderly don't speak English too good. or at all. But everyone that is around my age, around teenage to 26, which I'm at, or 30, a lot of people.
Here they come.
So yeah, pretty much everyone speaks English here. That's why I need a sniper. I can't wait to buy the bad Widow. So yeah, if you want to come visit, it's super simple. Pretty much everyone speaks English. If you go to a shop, you're not gonna have an issue buying stuff, you know. So that's kind of beautiful part of it.
Looks like we've got
Finally out of ammo.
a second to catch our breath.
If anybody needs fresh clips or a bathroom break, now's the time.
Has the life pod ended stasis mode?
We're almost there.
Let me take that clip
I
real
saw a
quick.
supply cache in the building next door if you want to stock up.
Da.
Lay down a singularity to block
Eat
enemy
them.
access.
Ladies and gentlemen, do. Okay, so I'm going to have to head out to the pharmacy for a little bit. Nice thing is that it's very close, so I'll need like 10 minutes probably maximum. If you guys feel like waiting, of course. If not, it's all fine. So yeah, I'll head out to the pharmacy right after I kill this Atlas. And then we are gonna continue on. Okay, let's rescue Javik. Yeah, they have no worries. No worries, man. It's probably very early in the morning for you right now, so.
Goddess. It may take him some time to fully regain consciousness. Be careful, he's confused.
I love this mission.
Remember, it's been 50,000 years for us, but for him, it's only been...
A few minutes.
No. The bunker is falling. There is no other option.
There are pods online. Those soldiers are still alive.
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming empire. Preparing neutron bombardments. Get to your life pod now.
Get to your lifeboat now.
The neutron purge compromised the facility.
Clarify.
Sensors are damaged. Automated reactivation is not an option. You'll remain in stasis until a new culture discovers this bunker. This may lead to a power shortage.
Do not shut off more pods. I need the few that are left.
Power needs will be triaged appropriately.
Man, I can't imagine to be in his shoes.
Be more than that.
I just can't imagine to be in his shoes.
How many others?
Just you. You can understand me?
Yes. Now that I have read your physiology, your nervous system, enough to understand your language.
So you were reading me while I was seeing...
Our last moments. Our failure.
It wasn't a failure, Javik. We're gonna win this war, homie. We're gonna do it.
And I
somehow.
That commitment
In Mass Effect 4.
Shepard, whatever you did got Cerberus interested.
Asari. Human. Turian. I'm surrounded by primitives.
It's not safe here. Will
He's
you join
surrounded
us?
by primitives.
You fight the Reapers?
Yes.
Then we will see.
Alright, and with this, I'm gonna have to head out to the pharmacy, my friends, to get some meds. Dev, it was very nice talking to you, man. I hope you have a wonderful
That's
evening.
correct, Ed. But he's not quite what we expected.
You're welcome anytime if you feel like dropping by. So, yeah. I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
We need his cooperation.
Understood, Admiral.
We're losing colonies faster than we can evacuate. We've never seen a force like the Reapers.
He has, Admiral.
Can he help us?
I intend to find out.
Good. Cerberus slipped up and gave us a new weapon. Don't let it go to waste. Hack it out.
Hack it out. Hack it in, hack it out, hack it all around.
Shepard, I need you down in the port cargo hold. It's about our new guest.
I'm on my way.
Oh, Dre, how are you doing, man? I'm doing pretty good, man. I gotta go to the pharmacy real quick, which is gonna take me about 10 minutes or so. So, yeah.
Apologies, Doctor. Contact protocol with a new species. Assume hostility. We had to dust off the regulations.
How are you today, Dre?
But he's not new. I've spent my life studying Protheans.
You're good? Fuck yeah, man. That's
At
awesome.
ease. I don't think our guest will be a problem. Will he?
That depends on you. I can sense fear in you, anxiety and distress. The Reapers are winning.
What do you mean, you
How's the
sense?
game going? Yeah, game is going very, very good, man. 14th playthrough. Yeah, I'm even amazed I'm still playing this game, man. But I love it so much that I can't stop playing it.
And what
I just
exactly did
can't.
I experience back on Eden Prime? That was a hell of a flashback.
The battle left its own mark on me. I communicated this to you. It can work both ways.
Like your beacons.
Yes. Which... You found one. You saw it all. Our destruction, our warnings. Why weren't they heeded? Why didn't you prepare for the Reapers, human?
It's Commander. And nobody could understand your warnings. The beacon nearly killed me.
Then communication is still primitive in this cycle.
We pieced together what we could, and used it to stop a Reaper invasion 3 years ago.
Then the extinction was delayed.
It was delayed.
Now we have your plans for
And
the
now
device.
we're gonna
going to build it.
crap some people.
The weapon your people were working on. I'd hoped you could tell us how to finish it.
The Crucible.
We never finished it. It was too late.
Then I take it you don't know anything about the catalyst?
No. I was a soldier, not a scientist. Skilled in one art.
Killing.
What was your mission?
I like that art.
Among my people,
What do you got going on today, Dre?
avatars of many traits. Bravery, strength, cunning. A single exemplar for each.
Which are you?
The embodiment of vengeance.
Nothing much.
I am the anger of a dead
Okay.
people, demanding blood be spilled for the blood we lost. Only when the last Reaper has been destroyed will my purpose be fulfilled. I have no other reason to exist.
Well, we can do nothing much together in this case, you know? Clapping some Reaper cheeks.
Those who share my purpose become allies. Those who do not become casualties.
Yes.
Nothing in our fight against the Reapers has been that cut and dried.
Because you still have hope that this war will end with your honor intact.
I do.
Stand in the ashes of 1 trillion dead souls and ask the ghosts if honor matters.
Man.
This silence is your answer.
We found this at the dig site. I assume it belongs to you.
It is a memory shard.
Can you imagine
us with the device?
being in such a position where you're the only one alive from your race? Everyone else is dead, and you've been asleep for 50,000 years to wake up as the last representative of your race.
Protheans, sending them to their grave.
If you don't mind, I have a few more questions I'd like to ask.
Here it comes.
I've written over a dozen studies on your species. I've published in several journals that...
Amusing. Asari have finally mastered writing.
I'm sorry.
Never mind. What do you wish to know?
Okay.
We've never seen a species with this sensory ability you have.
It was common among my people, imparting experience through touch, the chemistry of life. Complicated ideas could be absorbed in seconds.
That sounds very useful.
We evolved as hunters. Reading 1,000 details in our environment ensured our survival.
Damn.
I'm beginning
Okay.
to understand the beacons a bit.
So the Proteans were the ultimate race, but they still died. What hope does it leave for us as a species, right? Man.
The beacons could remember these things.
Things
Like this game
Reaper
is
invasions.
always made me think about
Still sense the turmoil in you.
how much
Extinction of our empire.
other races could be out there, right, that we don't know about.
So could you read something about
Because
this
I
robot?
doubt that we're the only ones alive in this universe, you know? I doubt it.
There was liquid, a form of incubation. The DNA of a Krogan who lived here. He was powerful, prone to violence.
I'm impressed. His name was Grunt.
And if he were my enemy, I would have given him a wide berth. There is great strength in his genes.
Liara here would never forgive me if I didn't ask you. What was Prothean civilization like?
Yes, I've always wondered. What sort of government did you have? And can you tell me about your religious beliefs, or perhaps the...
We are dead now. Does it matter?
We're dead now.
Sorry. Studying your history has been a lifelong passion of mine.
When I was born, our empire was already at war with the Reapers. The first thing I remember was seeing my planet on fire.
Oh, damn.
What was your
Okay.
civilization like before the Reaper attack?
We were the
He ain't kidding.
dominant race of our cycle. We ruled the galaxy.
My studies indicated you were the only race engaged in space travel at the time. I always found that curious.
We were one empire composed of many subjects. All eventually called themselves Prothean.
What if they didn't want to?
They weren't given a choice.
Are you saying you enslaved?
Yeah, Hitler 2.0.
Any could oppose us if they wished. And if they had won, they would have ruled. Many tried. None succeeded.
I had no idea Protheans were so... severe.
It was by necessity.
Who's Hitler? That's a wonderful question that I don't want to get on stream.
We've had the same problem. They're called Geth.
But yeah, this guy with the red armor with the 4 eyes, he's Hitler
It was decided
2.0.
The only way to win was to unite all organic life within our empire.
Did it work?
For a time, the Metacon War, we were turning the tide until the Reapers arrived. Then we understood machines had surpassed us long ago in ways we could never imagine.
Back on Eden Prime, it looked like there were other stasis pods. What happened?
The Empire had fallen, and we knew our cycle was lost. We were the final vanguard, the best soldiers left alive.
So more of you were supposed to survive into this cycle?
Yes.
Yes.
A lot
Under
more.
my leadership, a new Prothean empire would have arisen. We would have commanded the races of your time to prepare for the next Reaper invasion. But traitors within our ranks, indoctrinated agents, betrayed us, and the Reapers discovered our plan.
Just out of curiosity, how would you have commanded us?
By leaving you no other option. You would have joined our army, or faced the Reapers alone.
We've uncovered quite a few Prothean ruins. Were you observing our ancestors?
Before the war, we cultivated species who showed potential. Eventually, you would have been offered a choice to join the Empire.
Choice.
But when the
To
Reapers
join.
attacked, we ceased
You
all
either
struggle.
join or you die.
We
That's
hoped they would see you as too primitive
a very
to
good
harvest.
choice.
Well, thank you. I think. Is there
Okay,
anything
2 more
you can tell
dialogues
us
and then
about
we
this
can go to the
device your people
pharmacy
were
for
trying to build?
meds.
We heard only stories. They said our scientists were constructing a great machine that had the power to defeat the Reapers.
You never
Defeat
saw it?
Daddy Pass.
By that point, the Empire was smashed into pieces. None of us knew what the others were doing.
Well, if we don't finish it soon, the same will be true of us.
What can you tell us about your own war with the Reapers?
Many of the details were lost. The conflict lasted for centuries. Those that faced the Reapers in the beginning were long dead when I was born. There were memory shards, however, passed down from soldier to soldier. They gave us fragments of what happened.
Several years ago, we found a Prothean VI that called itself Vigil on the planet Ilos.
Dre, when am I gonna get you on Apex? I think you said you played Apex and Valorant, right? Or am I mistaken? Or you only played Valorant?
Civilization before us, the Inusanum. If our scientists did have a research facility, whatever they were doing was secret.
Yes, Vigil said they wiped all traces of
I
themselves
should
from
try
the record
Valorant
so the Reapers
sometimes.
couldn't find them.
Only Valo.
The scientists
Okay.
eventually went into cryogenic
Only
stasis.
Valo. One thing that I don't like about Valorant is that every
They
round is
did stop the
pretty
Reapers
much
from
similar
taking
to the
control of
last round.
Citadel in this cycle. It
Just
delayed their invasion.
no creativity,
So the
you know?
Citadel was captured long before I was born.
How did your people wage war?
That's my only issue with Valorant. But it's a good
Attrition.
game.
We
It's a good
fought them
game.
system by system, planet by planet, city by city. Entire worlds were sacrificed just to slow the Reapers down. Time they spent harvesting a population was time we could regroup.
That must have cost you in the long run.
Yes. Our own people would be indoctrinated, converted, then turned against us. But there was no choice. Mercy is not a weapon. It is a weakness.
Why do you think your own cycle lost the war?
What had been our strength, our empire, became a liability. All races conformed to one doctrine, one strategy. The Reapers exploited this. Once they found our weaknesses, we could not adapt. The subservient races became divided and confused. Then, it was only a matter of
Always
time.
have the urge to
I'm
break my
happy to
table.
say our cycle is different.
Yes,
Most
I
races
understand that,
cooperate,
dude.
but
I
they still
understand
remain
that.
unique.
This is why I like Rainbow Six Siege that much. Because
Thank you
it
for
gives
talking
you
with me.
so much
imagined actually
room to
meeting
be
Krogan.
creative.
This has been amusing.
Oh?
To discover the most primitive races of my time now rule the galaxy. The Asari, the humans, the Turians.
There's also the Solarians.
The lizard people evolved.
I believe they're amphibian.
They used to eat flies.
They used to eat flies.
Commander, you may count on me. I am known as Javik.
Then welcome aboard the Normandy, Javik.
Yes. We got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. So I'm gonna save real quick. I'm going to the pharmacy. And we're going everything. I'll take it. Hello. Instagram post.
You mean the biggest story in 50,000 years that I can in no way talk about?
So yeah, I've seen him. Just wondering.
You know, in the old days, they didn't have automatic cameras. Reporters had to cake on the makeup.
I'm eating Turkish kebab. No, I don't use Instagram. Yeah. I do it for the views.
Don't you dare. I love you. But I know you. Don't make me an anchor. Promise me, Steve. No, don't.
Commander.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Pretty much.
See you there. This is a recording from Ferris Fields. Months ago.
Something like it, huh?
I lost a lot of friends that day. I lost my husband. I grieved. Said goodbye, made my peace.
You were talking to him when the collectors hit?
I'm here now.
In construction at a remote station a few
Munching.
south of the main colony. Robert managed to get outside of the field the collectors put up.
Yeah. They want to see it?
Running, he called me.
I'm sorry for your loss.
He died? Wow.
cared a lot
Okay.
about
He was afraid I wouldn't let go. But for him, I moved on. Or at least I thought I had. Then the invasion hits. There's no time. And the one thing I grab is this. I mean, what's the point of moving on with your life when everything is going to hell?
Start thinking that way and we've already lost.
Yeah, you're right, but... Well, to be honest...
Dre, have you ever tried Turkish kebab?
I've never felt as alone as I do right now.
You're not alone, Steve. I'm here, anytime you need me.
I appreciate that, Shepard, I really do. But don't worry, Commander.
Добре, арабски,
When
айде.
I'm in that pilot seat, I'm there 100%. I won't fail you. It's just the downtime between missions that's hard, you know?
I know.
That's iron. Basically yogurt. Да, брат, че е български. Нормално.
I still can't believe it. A real live Prothean.
It's super
Doc
easy.
must be over the moon.
It's basically consisting of salt, water, and yogurt. Yeah.
Imagine.
No, it's a milk. Interesting. Yes, Dre. Indeed, it is, man. You're probably gonna like it. He hasn't ever tasted kebab so far. It's a national meal everywhere. Yeah. That's how it's done, man. Just do it.
Arian Dalatras and Krogan clan chief are ready to come aboard.
Have them brought to the conference room. And hope this doesn't start
Disgusting.
another war.
The Krogan
I like
is
it. Me
in
put
no
sauce.
position to make demands.
The Krogan has a name. Ernot Rex. And I'm not just some junkyard variant.
And I have spicy here.
whenever you're in trouble.
Chili. Spicy sauce.
Reaper scouts have arrived on
I do, but I forgot
so
to buy
why
it.
should I care if a few Turians go extinct?
Trying to draw out negotiations will get you nowhere, Rex. I have no time for it. Just
Dre, do you like spicy?
I'll tell you what I need. A cure for the genophage.
You do? Let me show you something, buddy.
Absolutely not. The genophage is non-negotiable.
Why are you
Okay, give me a second. I'll do it.
Because my people uplifted the Krogan. We know them best.
You mean you used us to fight a war you couldn't win? It wasn't the Solarians, or the Asarians, or even the Turians that stopped the Rachni. It was Krogan blood that turned the tide.
And after
You see?
that, you ceased to be useful. The genophage was the only way to keep your urges in check.
2 million.
Dalatrash, you may not like him, but Rex is right. Insulting him won't change that.
I won't apologize for speaking the truth. We uplifted the Krogan to do one thing, wage war. It's all they know because it's all we wanted them to know.
Ja. Oštero tu to.
Your people should have thought the matter through then. Was it really a surprise that Krogan revolted?
What?
That's precisely my point, Commander. We made a rash decision. We turned to the Krogan in desperation.
You can snapshot that and send it to Reg.
No good can come from curing
Yeah,
the
Reggie.
genophage.
Reggie.
Krogan have paid
Don't
for
you know
their
him?
mistakes.
They're from Ignite.
The genophage has gone on long enough.
Кой е грозен?
476 years.
В какъв смисъл? Откъде е? Не от дружба, от Пазарджик.
Enough. Whether or not they deserve a cure is academic.
Okay.
It would take years to formulate one.
You see?
My
Баща ти ли?
intuition says
Не го
otherwise.
говорих вече това с него. Ало.
A Solarian scientist, Malin, grew a conscience. He was on my planet, testing a cure on our females.
I remember. His methods were barbaric.
But what you didn't know is that other females survived his experiments. So the Dalatrash here sent in a team to clean up the whole mess and to take them prisoner.
Where did you get this? It could be a fabrication.
Don't insult me. Those are my people. They're immune to the genophage, and you're going to give them back.
Dalatrash, is this true?
How will curing the genophage benefit my people?
How long do you think you'll last alone against the Reapers? Because if you don't help, that's how it'll end up.
And I'll be the last friendly Turian you ever see.
What's it gonna be?
The females are being kept at one of our STG bases on Surkash. But I warn you, Commander. The consequences of this will be felt for centuries to come.
Let's go get them.
You're not setting foot on Surkash. This will take time.
It happens now. As a Council Spectre, Shepard can oversee the exchange.
We're going.
I won't forget this, Commander. A bully has few friends when he needs them most.
This is the Solarian homeworld we're headed to. They aren't used to seeing Krogan here, so let's keep it simple. We land, get the females, and leave before anyone changes their mind.
I still don't trust a word they say.
Let diplomacy play out, Rex. You'll get what you want.
These females
Okay,
are the best
time to die from
and
spices.
Probably last hope for my people.
We'll bring them back, Rex. Don't worry.
I appreciate
Means good.
the RI.
It means good.
I
Ja, dobre. Yes.
I suppose I can make room for you too, Garrus.
Figured you'd gone soft sitting on your throne. Forgot how to hold a gun.
Commander, I have the Solarian base on sensors.
Set her down.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Dobre. Yes.
Commander, Solarian ground control says we don't have clearance to land.
Tell them the Dolatress authorized this herself.
I knew they'd never keep their word. Let's see them try to stop a Krogan airdrop.
I can eat spicy food for money.
Rex!
I'm not gonna cry. I promise. Hmm? There's some napalm, yeah.
Stand down! Hold your fire! Commander Shepard, restrain your colleague. We only found out about this transfer a few moments ago.
I'd like to avoid a diplomatic incident.
As would we.
But you have something.
My nose is running now.
Something worth dying.
This matter can be resolved, but I must insist you remain under guard.
I can handle this, Rex.
Anything goes wrong and all bets are off.
I'm Paddock Wicks, and I appreciate your understanding, Commander. With war on everyone's minds, our people are on edge.
Oh yeah. Oh, I even got the hiccups.
What's the containment shield?
I'd hope to never see one of those again.
As you can see, this base contains sensitive information.
I'm getting scared, yeah.
Work goes on here.
Evolutionary trials, morphological simulations.
That's a small bargain.
Nothing is ever simple with Solarians, is it?
Science has always been our best defense.
Dre, what is your favorite spice, man?
Safe for millennia.
Silver, you and Darky in side time as well.
The females were in poor health when we found them on Tuchanka. They were
Yeah,
brought
do
here
you
to
eat spicy?
stabilize their condition.
This old plan.
What's your favorite spice?
I'd like to see them.
Of course, I'll need to clear you for the lower levels. Give me
Ah,
a few moments
okay.
and meet me near the elevator.
Paprika. Yeah, I get it. Pepperoni is salami. Yeah. Salam alaikum. Hello.